What is up, guys? My name is Adrian. We're back with another Q&A, and that milestone is hitting 24,000 subs on this channel, which means I have to be doing something right, I guess. Maybe. Probably not. I'm sure this isn't gonna be the last Q&A of this year because I have a bunch of milestones that I want to hit, and you bet the A gang is gonna make that happen. Alright, so check it out. I pulled a bunch of these questions from my Twitter, my Instagram. Go follow that if you're not already doing that. I always gotta self-plug. First question coming from Brianna. It says, if you would go to any concert, who would you see and why? This may be a shock to you, but I'm gonna say I'd probably go to a Russ concert. If you guys don't know who that is, go check him out after this video. And on Twitter, he puts out a bunch of videos of his concerts, and they just look crazy.
She's falling, but she doesn't think you'll catch her, 'cause her last relationship was a disaster.
It's more like everyone puts their phone up in the air whenever a good song comes on, and you just have a good time. So yeah, I'd probably want to go to that concert because I like his music anyways. I listen to it every day. Next question is coming from Please Joel on Twitter, and they are asking, what is my favorite show? There's a bunch of good shows out right now. It's really hard to pick one, but if I had to say, I'd probably say Big Bang Theory.
You slept with my sister?
Yeah.
How could you? We had a pact. Excuse me, I think how could you? She's my sister. Takes precedence over a 5-year-old pinky swear. I don't believe it. This is a terrible betrayal of my trust.
No, would it help if I told you that I offered her my heart and she kind of stomped on it?
How hard did she stomp?
Very hard.
Okay, I'm good.
Really good show because it's like a bunch of high intellect like jokes, and when you get them you feel all like smart. You're like, I got that. But yeah, it's a really good show. Next question is coming from Melissa on Twitter, and she is asking, if you could move to anywhere in the world, where would it be and why? I would say something generic like Hawaii, but like I'm sure you get tired of living on an island. I mean, it's really beautiful, but maybe like Greece or like Italy, somewhere like where the culture is completely different from what I'm used to. Then you can do new stuff and explore like new things that you've never seen or done before. I really don't have an exact answer. I'm gonna go with Greece. I'm gonna go with that. Next question comes from Mason Lemon on Instagram. He is asking, when did you really want to do YouTube, and or when did you start taking it serious? So if you guys have been with me from the start, like I think I've taken it serious from the beginning. Like I tried to make everything look professional. Except there was problems with the camera where I was like, I think the saturation was a little too high. And it just made it look like I was in a steam room and it was just like really orange and stuff. I think the tipping point where I took it serious was when people on Instagram were DMing me, and then I would reply and they'd be like, oh my god, you replied. I'm just not used to it. It's kind of weird and funny at the same time because they're like, oh my god, I can't believe you replied, and then I would be like, are you still talking about me? I mean, I reply all the time. Like seriously guys, if you follow me on Twitter, I reply to almost every tweet. It's easier to do it on Twitter than it is on Instagram because on Twitter I just have to reply or favorite. On Instagram I have to like go to DMs and then go to unread and then or even Snapchat. If you guys add me on Snapchat, I'll like reply to you guys. Like Mason has another good question, and it says, if you were a dad, which I hope to God I'm not, what would be the most important thing you would want your child to understand? I would want them to understand that everyone in the world has their own opinion. Whether it's about you or something else, that's their opinion. That's just something that they made up in their head about you or something, and that you shouldn't worry about it. So once you get to that point where you can ignore all the bullshit and all the haters and everyone that's talking about you, you'll live such a better life. You'll be able to retain more memories of like good times instead of worrying about what people think about you. Which I can admit, it's like no one can totally ignore it. It's gonna bother you a little bit. But like I said, once you get past that point, you're gonna live a much better life. And I would say if you wanna start figuring out how to do that, try having a short-term memory. So I'm gonna use a sports analogy. If you play basketball and you miss a shot, are you supposed to dwell on it the whole time, the whole game? No, you're supposed to go back to your spot and shoot again. Whether you make it or miss it, it shouldn't matter. You have to keep going. You can't stop and look back. Because if you look back, it's hard to move forward, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's what I would want them to understand early. Mason, that was a really good question, dude. Alright, the next question is coming from Destiny on Instagram, and she's asking, what's your YouTube channel really about? I would say it's about anything or everything I do. You know, I put the name as Adrian Ortiz. I didn't put like Adrian Vlogs or Adrian Reactions, blah blah blah. Because the channel is about what I like to do. And at the moment, it's reacting to music. But I feel it's transitioning beyond that into fitness, you know, music and all that stuff. Instead of just reacting, like I'm gonna keep on reacting because I watch these videos all the time anyways. But I'm gonna be doing more stuff as far as vlogs, skits, and all that other stuff. Because it's fun and I want you guys to experience the same fun that I'm having. Next question is coming from Issa, and she's asking, do you ever plan on coming to Cancun, Mexico? though. I've seen so many pictures of people going to Cancun and it's just being freaking amazing beautiful. The water being as blue as the sky and the food being freaking awesome. Like seafood, like that's my stuff. And Cancun hits like all those marks. So like beautiful water, awesome food, awesome people. So yes, I do plan on it. Next question is coming from Edib on Instagram and she's asking, what is your favorite cartoon as a kid or now? I think my all-time favorite cartoon that ever existed, even up to now, is Dragon Ball. That is the best show. I don't care what you guys say. That is the best cartoon to ever exist. The question from Instagram is coming from Shadow Cabello and she is asking, do you have plans to drop any music in 2018? Yes, I do. I do have plans. I'm recording 2 songs right now that I'm writing. One being like 50% in Spanish and the other being a summer song, which I think is gonna be cool because once I found the melody for this song, I got super freaking hyped. And I was just like, yes! That example I just did, I actually took it down a couple notches. Because I actually like got out the car, ran out the street, came back in my car and I was like, ugh. Because I'll be playing these beats in the car just so that I can, you know, think about it, let it sit. But then I found it, I was just like humming and stuff and then it came to me and I was like, oh. So I got out the car, did a little dance, got back in, and yeah. Next question is from Gilly Jade on Instagram and she says, what inspired you to start doing YouTube videos? And 2, what helps you to come up with new content? What got me motivated to start doing YouTube videos was watching other people make them. And I was like, dang, I could do that. You know, that doesn't seem too hard. Just seeing other people have fun with it. And I knew that I wanted to do something in that sort of, you know, film realm. Whether it was skits or some dumb short films, I knew I wanted to do that. To answer your second question, what helps me come up with new content is just the fans. You guys tell me react to this person, react to that person, react to this, or do a beach vlog, do a food vlog, do a fitness vlog. Honestly, it's not that hard to come up with new content. I mean, it's just, you guys help me out a lot. It's a 50-50 relationship that makes you guys happy and me happy. You know, you don't want to watch a YouTuber that doesn't listen to the fans, because then you guys won't be happy. Like, why would you do that? And that is the last question of this 24K Q&A. Yes, I know that rhymes. I've been waiting for this moment. Just to let you guys know, I do have a skit coming out on YouTube soon. Also, small clips of it will be coming out on Instagram. So if you're not following me, go do that like right now. I'll put it right here. Just do it. 5 seconds. Just bang, boom, do it. Also, if you're watching this and you're not a part of the A game, just click it. It'll make you that much better. You know, if you're a boring person and you click that, you won't be boring anymore. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and like and subscribe. Go follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and I will catch you guys next time.